得再滋润点。
哎呦，你也练过？
略懂。
导演，帮我捡个球呗。
从街头开始，打到校园，打到西边，越敢想，能 hold 住的场子就越大。我是陈国豪，
从小就爱跑，大山是赛道，飞鸟是领跑，跑着跑着就进入了想象的世界，继续跑，想象的世界还能成真。我是夏玉宇，
我爱健身，也爱旅行，那就去更大的健身房，到此一游，在风景中成为自己的一道风景。我是李盈莹。
街舞不只是动作的炸，也可以是想法的炸。来，街舞起国风。
我是黄潇。球台上处处是杀招，但我却喜欢见招拆招。离球台远一点，离人民艺术家就更近了一点。我是许昕。
虽然大家已经不再熟悉当年的李宁，但是这个李宁会一直陪着你。当年的李宁以我为名，现在的李宁以每一个我为名。敢于想象，在运动中每个人都能创造自己的精彩。
Brasília nasceu para ser a capital do Brasil, mas foi disseminando o esporte que conquistou um novo título: a capital do esporte. Aqui, as ruas largas se transformam em pistas de corrida. As ciclovias se tornam caminhos de liberdade. As praças, os ginásios e os campos vibram com o incentivo e a energia de quem acredita no movimento. Em Brasília, o esporte não para. Ele se espalha, se fortalece e se reinventa. É movimento, é transformação, é inclusão. Nos Centros Olímpicos e Paralímpicos, milhares de pessoas encontram oportunidade de crescer, aprender e superar limites. Porque aqui, cada pessoa encontra seu espaço, no seu tempo.
Judge number 8, Michael Adamowski from Poland. Judge number 9, Xiaofeng Han from France. Judge number 10, Republic of Korea. Judge number 11, from Malaysia.
Field of play number 2, head judge, Jennifer Gu from Canada. Assistant head judge, Tatiana Kuprianova. Judge number 1, Li Minghua from Sweden. Judge number 2, Yongjian Zhou from United States of America. Judge number 3, Noah Barrios from Spain. Judge number 4, Xiaobo Tang from Netherlands. Judge number 5, Mayagambam Sachidananda Mayagambam from India. Judge number 6, Hao Zhongzhu from Germany. Judge number 7, Yasuhito Takanaka from Japan. Judge number 8, King Ki Chan from Hong Kong, China. Judge number 9, Indy Mustafa from Egypt. Judge number 10, Willie Wang from Philippines. Judge number 11, Omar Rodarte from Mexico. On the carpet 2, men's Nandao competition. Please welcome the athletes.
Well, hello and welcome to day 2 of the 17th World Wushu Championships, coming at you straight from Brasilia, Brazil. I am Marcelo Silva and I am here with Matthew Lee, the expert for the day. How are you, sir?
Hola, bom dia. I'm doing well, Marcelo. How did you like yesterday so far?
Yesterday was absolutely fantastic. Like you said in the morning, we saw the elite of the elite, the best of the best, doing what they do best. Very high technical level, great vibe here in the arena. It was just great, and I'm excited for today, man. We have the best seat in the house, and you know what you're gonna do today, right?
Yeah, so yesterday we had women's Gunshu and women's Nandao in the morning, and then men's Taiji Jian and women's Jianshu in the afternoon. This morning we will start with men's Nandao. And as you can see, the athletes are lining up for their basic protocol to start off the competition event. And anyone that's watching this for the first time might be like, well, wait a minute, that doesn't look like a lot. Trust me, that's not every one of them. They just bring out the first few, okay? We have a total of 39 competitors, so it should be pretty competitive.
And yesterday the competition was pretty stiff. Like
Yes,
everything was decided by like decimal points.
Yes, so a couple things to look out for, right? We have 3 panels of judging by the judges at the table. You see there on the live stream, right? There's panel A, which is your quality of movements. That's the technical correctness of your basic techniques.
Okay.
And then the group B is your overall performance. These are the more subjective elements, such as the stylist demonstrations, appearance of power, rhythm, etc. And group C is your degree of difficulty. These are the set of movements and techniques, namely your jumps, sweeps, and balances that are
What are they
objectively
called?
scored. So they are called in Chinese Nandao, literally difficulty degree. So it's degree of difficulty, just like gymnastics or figure skating. Wushu did deliberately take from these scoring systems to make the sport more objective. So you're going to see a lot of athletic and just crazy difficult stunts and acrobats today.
All right, it seems like we're ready to get going here. We have our first athlete ready to take the floor.
Here we go.
Now, if you can, please let us know. Please let us know in the live chat here. Welcome to all of you guys. Thank you for joining us. Let us know where you're watching us from. It's World Wushu Championships from. Maybe leave a flag. Maybe say who you're rooting for. Let's get this going, you guys. Let's have a great day of fun here in Brasilia, Brazil. This is the 17th World Wushu Championships, brought to you by Secretaria de Esportes do Distrito Federal, the sports cabinet here in the city, the capital of Brazil. Sunny, warm, great day to have great Taolu.
Well, I tell you, when I leave, I'm going to miss this Brazilian summer. I'm going to go back. It's all going to be September rain for me in the U.S.
Wow, you can always stay. You can always stay, buddy. You have a place to stay.
That. You know, I think about that.
You can always
beautiful
stay.
Meat, beautiful people.
Good food, good wushu.
100%. 100%.
Why would you ever leave?
That's
All right.
a question I'm going to ask myself when I leave.
Peru is ready to take the floor.
Athlete number 3803, please enter the arena. Athlete number 2102, please be prepared.
Friendship keeps us strong and Wushu brings us together. It's a great day to have some great Wushu on your screen.
And looks like we have Edward Lujo of Peru. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Peru, that was beautiful. That was beautiful pronunciation.
Gracias.
Look at that.
I mean, obrigado.
Look at that, look at that. We have the Chinese corner here. We have Romania. We have Argentina. People from all over the world joining us here. Please send this to everybody. Let's watch Peru. What's going on there, son?
So Edward was an undefeated Nanquan national champion in 2024 and 2025 and South American champion in the Duilian category and top 5 in Nanquan. Look at that outside 540. Solid landing. Tornado 540 into jump front kick into single butterfly stance. Another tornado 360 into a single butterfly stance. Hou bai tui, that back crescent kick. Jump outside 360. Looks like his toes might have raised. The judges might give him that one if they don't clearly see that. That was the Sao Dao where he sweeps below his hip level. Whoa, look at that.
All right, it seems like he's setting the bar high to start the day.
And that was the Qilin Bu. That is a cross step modeled after a mythical Chinese animal, the Qilin. And there we have the tornado fall. Kip up into a single butterfly stance. Beautiful blocks. Jiedao. And there we have the Zadao, the thrust or the stab with the sword.
This is how we want to start the day, everybody.
Strong start by Edward Luhu.
I love it. First routine of the day, and he already brings the heat. Now, you're telling us that next year, 2026, this is going to be in the Youth Olympics?
That's correct, in Dakar. So this is a huge deal for Wushu because Wushu
history.
Exactly. Wushu has been trying to be Olympic for decades now. And to be in the Youth Olympics is a great stepping stone. It's not exactly the Summer Olympics yet, but it makes us, believe that our sport is that much closer to actually becoming an Olympic reality.
It's not there yet, but it's a great step towards it, right?
Well, for the Youth Olympics it is. I mean, for
That's
oldies like me, it's that dream is gone, unfortunately. But for the next generation, who knows? Maybe the next 5-10 years, you're going to be seeing this level of world-class athletes at the Olympic level.
They surely deserve it. Let's see what the judges have for Edward Luhu.
Let's see how he sets the tone.
Let's go. Men's Nandao. And it's only 9:15 local time. We're just starting the day here. If you just joined us, this is Men's Nandao Day 2. Day 2 of the 17th World Wushu Championships. 9.413.
9.413.
Reduction under panel A. Looks like he landed as Nandu. And there may have been an additional jump, a 0 there, that might not have been scored, but not part of his routine.
Athlete number 2102, please enter the arena.
They have to.
Athlete number 0201.
It's a risk you take by adding something to the routine,
please
right?
Be
Exactly.
prepared.
You have to be absolutely confident. You cannot leave anything to chance. It's not, especially not with high risk, high reward Nandu like that.
Perfect. You take the risk. Sometimes it pays off. Sometimes it doesn't. But you're not wondering what if.
Exactly.
Go for it. Germany takes the floor. Benjamin Fritz.
Ludwig Krutz. I hope I pronounced that correctly. To all my German friends out there, apologies. I'm just an ignorant American. Look at that Fasheng. Strong start. There we have the Tanto, where he wraps the spine of the blade around his body counterclockwise. A backflip into a single butterfly stance. 540 tornado. Oh, that lead toe was raised. He might get a deduction for that. Heng Ding Hui, nail kick. Gets ready for his next Nandu. Jump outside, 540. Oh, no, he didn't stick that Mabu landing, that horse stance landing. He may not be rewarded that landing. Okay, tornado into a very, very deep single butterfly stance. Tuidao pushing the saber. Final reverse grip. Oh, into a tornado fall. Brilliant chaining of movements. Kip up into single butterfly stance. Very, very popular nowadays. He is showing great hip mobility here with that Dan Die Bu, that single butterfly stance. Empty stance Xu Bu. Dropper crouching stance. Very dramatic.
Very powerful performance. He might have those a couple of deductions there, but from the standpoint of being a powerful performance, that was just amazing. Really brought the energy to his routine.
The final score of Benjamin Fritz Ludwig Krutz is 9.300.
B deduction, so. Oh, and it looks like, see that number 6 is black. It looks like he wasn't rewarded that landing.
Just like you said.
See, this is what it pains me to say this, but when you have such a powerful performance like that, it can be taken down a couple pegs
number
simply because you made a mistake.
0201, please enter the arena. Athlete number 1503, please be prepared.
So next we have an independent athlete, Camille Kalili. How do you say?
I'm not even going to try to pronounce
You're not
that.
going
I'm
to
not even gonna
attempt. So sorry for butchering. If you know, in the comments, let us know, please, how to say his last name. But he's ready to go. Camille.
Look at that strong opening, sharp. Whoa, look at the speed of that. That
oh my goodness.
I think we're going to see a leader on the board here. Jump outside 540, solid horse stance landing. Not sure if that kick was at shoulder height though. He may get a deduction for that. Tornado 540 into a single butterfly stance. Hung Ding Tui, nail kick.
Impressive speed.
Ooh, jump outside 360 into a Ho Kong Fan backflip into a single butterfly stance. Tornado 360 into single butterfly stance. Final show, reverse grip techniques. 360 jump outside, horse stance. All solid landings. I don't see any clear mistakes from those.
Bro lands everything. So much energy.
Beautiful. Let me tell you something. You cannot see this level of world performance anywhere else but here, right now.
This is the elite of the elite, the
Look
best of the best, right?
Look at that tiger claw, in that poo-poo, that drop or crouching stance, like a crouching tiger.
Great performance. Very enjoyable to watch. I'm sure you watching it at home,
The
having
final
a great
score
time.
of
We have
Camille
a
Kalili
leader.
Wow,
is
9.676. No 8 deductions later. All
9.676.
Nandu. 2.63, 2.68, 2.68, 2.68, 2.67 under panel B of overall performance. This is what's considered a superior level of performance.
Athlete number
Elite
1503,
performance takes
please
the
enter
lead.
the arena.
Camille.
Athlete number 2803, please be prepared.
Oh, it looks
China
like
on the floor.
we're going straight to Du Hongjie of China. Du Hongjie is a Tianjin Wushu team member and started to rise to
Athlete
prominence when he
number
started to place in the top four
1503,
at
please
the
enter the
All China
arena.
Games. I believe it was the 14th National Games of China is what it's also called. This is back in 2021. And he clinched gold
Athlete
yesterday
number
at men's Danshan. I know that because I was
2803,
actually
please
the
enter
impromptu
the
MC
arena.
for the award ceremony
For the
yesterday.
award
Athlete
ceremony.
number
So,
BG, you owe me some
1002,
Brazilian steak.
please
They gave me your
be
job.
prepared.
Oh, my mistake. It looks like we're not having Du Hongjie on the floor just yet.
we have
So it looks
another
like- it looks like we have a mistake on the projector there.
on the correct.
Apologies, folks.
So apparently
Oh, there we
Italy
go.
is ready
So
to take
yep,
the floor.
So we're in the correct order now. We have Dario Stelluti of Italy. Now, this is a name that is familiar to the world level of Wushu here. This man is experienced. He is no slouch. This isn't his first rodeo. Look at that 缠头 with confidence and 简万花. Oh, a stationary tornado 360 into an outside 360 into a Ho Kong Fan backflip into a single butterfly stance. That is a bold combination. No
linking
setup either.
moves
Tornado
together.
into a single landing into a gainer into a single butterfly landing. Oh, wow, look at that. A back hook kick. Hung Ding Tui nail kick. 炸刀, the thrust or stab. Look at those chops with confidence. 扫刀, the sweeping. Man, I gotta tell you, the way they make those forward rolls, those 前滚翻, they make it look so easy. And let me tell you something, that is not a skill that requires you being hard with the rest of these moves. Look at that tornado fall.
Correct.
Right? There's actually a balance of hard and soft in these events as well, even though they appear to be hard. Look at that fanshou, that reverse grip technique. Qilingbu into a tiger claw.
Started strong and kept the intensity throughout the entire performance. Now he gets ready to wrap it up.
I see no clear mistakes here. Solid performance. Look at that Xiabu, that empty or cat stance. Dramatic sheathing of the weapon.
That was a great performance. He walks off the competition area being applauded by the crowd.
Dario is a 2024 European champion as well as a multi-champion in Italy. You can see why.
Don't let your friends miss this. You gotta send this to them.
Look at that. He's still in competition. Look at that baitou. We call that baitou in Chinese, right? That's literally the swing the head. In English, we call that a head turn or a head snap.
Head turner.
That is a strong indication of a huge superior performance quality.
Superior
Especially when you
performance.
coordinate that with your limbs. That is what the judges are looking for in that overall performance.
So now great Wushu practitioners don't come only from the East. It's all over. It's really the level has been raised in the last decades.
And that's how you know this is a truly international sport. The Chinese are not the only ones that are good at this, okay? They do often win, as they should, because it is their sport.
It is their...
But look at the level of athletes we're seeing here.
From
okay?
all over the world.
This really is the best of the best. And let me tell you something. It is tight competition, okay? The slightest mistake could take anyone
off the
out
podium.
Of the, exactly. And it's happened before.
Now, guys, you cannot let your friends and family miss this. Call them, send the link to them, invite them to watch the greatest show on earth, the 17th World Wushu Championships. Men's Nandao opening today, and they are bringing the heat.
The final score of Dario is
9.583. No deductions for execution.
Yeah, no, Lindalis, Nandui as well. 2.59, 2.61, 2.46, 2.58, 2.58. Very, very superior level of performance. Absolutely.
Solid
Athlete
performance.
number
Absolutely amazing.
1002, please enter the arena. Athlete number
Here we go.
1304, please be prepared.
And looks like we have Gabriel Komaziro Nakamura. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Sounds like it.
Is it Gabriel or
Gabriel Komaziro Nakamura.
In Brazilian Portuguese?
Gabriel.
Okay. Because Gabriel is pronounced as a girl's name in American English. I don't know if you know that.
Correct.
She gets it. She's smiling at me. For those of you that don't know, there's a security guard looking at me like I'm funny. Brazil has fielded strong athletes, and to be having this competition in their backyard must be a dream. Look at that Cantou. Look at the intensity in that face.
Brazilian athlete takes the floor.
Oh, 540, no landing into a gainer, into a single butterfly stance.
His home
by the way,
country.
that back crescent kick. Look at the airtime on that 360. Not even any rotation, but look at that flow.
That was high.
Jump outside 540, solid landing. Hopefully he made that rotation. We hope the judges give him that one. Look at that rotation. Just the level changes, that contrast in big and small movements, high and low. Again, contrast is a huge performance indicator under Group B of overall performance. You want to stand out. You want to project to the audience because you're literally on a big stage, on that ditan, that carpet.
Crowd certainly got up, started applauding, chanting. He's just having a great time performing.
Wow,
at
look at
home.
that arc on that tornado fall.
That
chip up into a single butterfly stance. And you'll notice again, the Nanquan and Tai Chi Chuan styles have slightly higher stances than the Changquan styles that we're going to see. And look at that. Empty stance or cat stance. And again, another dramatic sheathing of the apparatus into a drop or crouching stance. Poo-poo into that tiger claw.
getting ready to wrap it up.
Looks like we're going to have a couple crouching tigers in here.
He's applauded. He's cheered on.
Look at
this
that.
is just so much fun to
Look
watch
at
the
the
athletes
support.
from the home country.
Yes. Look at that support of the hometown crowd. That is a beautiful thing to see. You can tell these athletes live for this moment.
Just had a Great time. Has his name being chanted outside. Great time
The final
performing.
score of Gabriel
9.666. We have a new second place.
2.69, 2.71, 2.58, 2.60, 2.72.
Oh
All
my
judges score a
goodness.
superior level of performance here. I
Solid,
think he can walk away
solid.
happy with this one.
No reason to be disappointed. On the
please
contrary.
enter the arena.
He is celebrating,
Athlete
big smile on his face.
2401, please be prepared.
Amazing performance by the local athlete, Gabriel Nakamura. Canada on the floor.
Rasa Ranema, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Look at the Bao Chuanli, that Wushu Bao or salute. He is confident coming in here. Look at the intensity. Look how sharp that is. Look at how sharp that is. I also got to give huge props to whoever's editing this right now, because look at that. Look at that whole Kong Fan into Dan Tie Bu. We're seeing everything we need to see right now from the camera. Even the baito, the head snaps, and even the slightest movements. That confidence is what you want to see in a high-level performance. We might just see someone take the lead here from Canada.
Uh-oh. Do we have a new leader? We'll see. 40 seconds
I mean,
in.
just look at that. Every movement is sharp. Not a single moment of weakness or softness here. Let me tell you, they make that switch of the grip look so easy.
But in reality, it's really not, right? It really
You
isn't.
have to have practiced that and been so confident in that. You hear the team from Canada supporting their athlete. Dan Tie Bu into Hu Zhao, that tiger claw. And another Pu Bu, crouching stance or drop stance. And looks like that was a dragon claw, Long Zhua or Long Zhao. You know, one of the interesting things about the Nanquan or Southern style is because it takes itself from the Southern styles of martial arts in China, you're going to see a lot of animal styles and animal shapes.
I see.
So one of the cool things is we're going to see a lot of variety in these performances, and that's what makes this interesting to watch. Changchun, eat your heart out. I'm sorry, Alan. I'm sorry, Kyle. I love you guys. I'm a little bit jealous of you guys. You guys get the Changchun, the style that I do, and we don't get any of it. Although I probably shouldn't feel bad. Oh my,
final
look
score
at
of
that.
Asa Hanema is
9.663. No way deductions.
9.663.
That could be a podium finisher. We'll have to see if he retains that standing.
Landed everything. 2.6.
Athlete number
Across the board.
2401,
The B
please
panel.
enter
You know
the
what? I
arena.
shouldn't feel bad. This is the real show. The
Athlete
Nanquan, the
number
variety here is the real show.
4301,
The real,
I mean,
real
look at what
show.
we're seeing here.
And you have the best seat in the house.
Absolutely.
We're just a few meters
And
away.
I got flown in here, and I got my ticket and my hotel paid for me.
Come on. Can't believe they paid for this. Right?
This is the life right here.
This is living the dream. Let's go. Indonesia on the floor.
Terence Syahyadi, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly to all my Indonesian friends. Oh my, look at the airtime on that. 540 jump outside. That gainer into a single butterfly stance. Getting ready for his next Nandao.
Dude has the cheat code for
No-
gravity.
Oh my god, that was such a strong 540. Unfortunately, he didn't stick that horse stance landing. Tight rotation on that Tornado 540. Ooh, interesting choice. Kip up into a single butterfly stance. Look at the sharpness of those cuts. fanshou, reverse grip techniques, into his empty stance, 虚步,
Solid performance.
into a final 单叠步, single butterfly stance.
Solid performance. As far as we can tell, he might not have landed one of those horse stances.
Exactly. Good
What
eye.
else,
Look at you. Look at you, knowing your wushu terms.
I got good teachers. I know some people in wushu.
Actually, didn't you commentate at the Pan American Championships in Brasilia in 2022?
Pan Am, South American.
With
yeah.
one of my old classmates, Jessica Shai.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was a ton of
The
fun.
final score
It
of
was
Terence
a-
Fahad is
So that was that deduction there.
Yeah,
803.
4.9. We have a 70B deduction, and looks like he didn't get rewarded.
Several of
Even
his-
some of those jumps. That, oh my, that
Beautiful
that
to
number
watch,
6,
but from a
that-
technical standpoint,
yeah, that third
Athlete
landing there.
number
Looks like that was
4301,
a foot
please
shuffle to
enter
skip.
the
Looks like that
arena.
counts against his landing as well. So
Athlete
keep in mind,
number
even though Nandao is another
0402,
category and
please be
scores the
prepared.
least, only 2 points out of a maximum of 10 scorable points. If you make a mistake and you fail a Nandao landing, that also is counted as a technical mistake on the panel A of quality of movements, your technical movements. So it counts doubly against you. That's how important Nandao is in this game, folks.
So, yeah, who do we have now?
Looks like we have Danielle Mihai.
Mihai Dinku.
I hope we're pronouncing that correctly. Apologies.
Starting
From
strong.
Romania. Oh my, that was a solid 540 tornado into a horse dance. Unfortunately, we didn't hear the slap of that foot. A reminder to the
And
folks
that is
watching.
a problem, right?
Yeah, you have to have an audible slap of the kicks, especially your jump kicks, because the judges may not award you those points.
If they don't hear that crisp slap.
That could be a code 30 deduction for paijiao, or stationary slap kicks while you're on the ground. That's a code 25. For jump kicks, as we just saw, that is a code 30. So we'll have to look for that on the scoreboard.
A minute and 15 seconds. Now, is that an issue that his performance lasted only a minute and 15 seconds?
Oh my, good catch. Yes, it is. Your routine must be at least a minute and 20, so we might see a time deduction.
We might see a time deduction there.
I didn't even think about that. Good catch.
Thank you, thank you.
Although I feel bad for Daniel. Oh my
Of
God.
course.
Imagine having an entire training camp for the world level competition and then just falling just short of the time duration.
And it's one of the craziest things. You watch all of these athletes, you see them warming up, you get to talk to a few of them, and then when they're performing, you just want to root for all of them. You just want to, you know how hard it is to get here, to be here, how much effort they put into it, and now they're here performing, and it's the chance of a lifetime, right? And then you want them all to
The
win.
final score of Danielle Mihai Dinku is 9.053.
0.3 deduction of time.
9.053, and we have a code 30A deduction. It looks like we were right. And again, folks, I've said this before yesterday.
Athlete number 0402, please enter the arena. Athlete number 2603, please
So here
be
we are.
prepared.
Someone pointed out that we have a strong presence of Romania here in the chat. And yeah, what other countries are here? What other countries are here? Yeah, Chinese corner just told us here. This is below time,
Athlete
sadly.
number
Yeah, this is one of the things we
0402,
don't want to be
please
right
enter the
about.
arena.
But yeah, 115. It has to be 120 to 135 max. Now, keep an eye here. We have great experts as well in the chat. Let's interact. Remember, Wushu brings us together.
Friendship keeps us strong.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Greatest show on earth. 17th World Wushu Championships. We're watching the men's Nandao right now, and we have almost 300 people here in the chat joining us from all over the world. Argentina takes the floor now.
Jorge Tahan, am I pronouncing that correctly?
Sounds correct to me.
I'll have to take your word for it, my fellow Latin American friends. Now, Jorge represented at the international level at the 2025 South American Wushu Championships, winning 2 silver medals and 1 bronze in the southern categories. Ooh, a scorpion-style landing. So we saw this yesterday with the African champion in women's, Nandao.
Lady from Egypt.
Exactly.
I remember.
So that is indeed an intentional landing. See, this is the kind of diverse performance you can see where it's like, it's not just a horse stance or a bow stance or even a tandiebu. Like, just like that, like a single butterfly stance that you see here. You're going to see a lot of different animal postures.
And again, great technique, great technical level displayed by a South American athlete.
Solid kip up. One thing you can see here in the southern styles is that you're going to see a lot more of the tumbling rewarded.
Correct.
Right? Not to say that the tumbling doesn't exist in, let's say, Changquan or other styles of wushu, but it is scoreable. So if you do it here and you do it well, you will be rewarded.
You will be rewarded.
So there's
for
incentive for the athletes to display it. Look at that. Look at that. That intense baoquan, that wushu bao or salute, that holding fist courtesy. You can tell this man lives for this type of stuff. Look at the passionate support from the Argentinian crowd behind us.
All over. We can hear it, we can see it. Look at that.
You know, I was telling my Sanda coach, and look at Luna Franco, egging on the crowd to, there we go, look at that. Listen to that crowd.
This is the vibe. This is the energy here.
I was telling my roommate, my own Sanda coach, Lao Shi Mark Lorenzo, who's commentating Sanda right now, that I was touched by the passion that the Latin Americans have for this sport.
Awesome. Awesome. I think China did a great job and is doing a great job in giving wushu as a gift to the world.
The final score of Jorge Taha
9.450.
Deduction. Oh my.
Landed out his Nandao. No deductions for time. And everything above 2.5. B panel.
That tells you still a strong performance. I think he can walk away happy with that one.
Nothing to be ashamed of. Should be happy. Here we go. Now, Iran has brought some solid athletes, both for to the Taolus and also Sanda yesterday. So we can expect a great performance here.
Who knows? This might even be a podium finisher.
Shaheen Bani Talebi.
Thank you.
Athlete number 2.
I'm glad you said it because I wasn't going to say.
I fell on the sword. I fell on the sword there.
Athlete number 3401. Please be prepared.
Oh, and looks like he's trying to maybe wipe off any sweat or get rid of any possible lubricant to make sure that he is steady and holds onto his apparatus well.
At all.
Look at that. Not even starting his form, that flourish of confidence. Although I do feel bad for the timekeeper. They're probably looking at me like, so should I start now? Okay, here, now I start. There we see, now the clock starts. There we go. Listen to that Fasheng.
Starting powerfully.
This is Wushu ASMR here, folks. Oh my! A jump outside 720 into a horse stance. I think it's the first one of the day. Look at the airtime on that jump inside, or tornado 540 into single butterfly. Another jump outside 540 horse stance.
He's got a cheat code for gravity, man.
Look at the airtime on that tornado fall. Solid kip up into a single butterfly stance. He is really taking his time with these movements and just sprinting and volleying when he needs to. Look at that contrast between the hard and soft, fast and slow.
Does it really well. Does it really well.
Just look at the speed on that Jianwanhua.
Powerful
See, look at
throughout.
that. The wrist flowers are just so fast. That is a huge performance indicator right there. see a lot of these staccato,
That's
explosive
awesome.
movements. Very, very characteristic of the more modern style of performances. This is a huge indicator of a high quality level performance in today's wushu competitions.
127.
Look at that, bowing to the crowd as well.
Swagging
You can tell these
off the
athletes.
competition floor.
Yeah, you can tell these athletes live for this moment. And looks like that jump outside 540 kick was just above shoulder height. I see no clear deductions here. We might see a podium finisher here, folks.
This is it. We might have a new leader here. And he kept the intensity throughout his entire routine.
This is a memorable performance. When I go home, I'm going to remember this one.
The final
Oh
score
my,
of Sohing
9.733. No
Banitalet
A deductions.
is
Then all is done to we have a new leader
9.723.
on the board. 2.73, 2.76, 2.73, 2.74, 2.72. All 2.7s
Athlete
from
number
panel B judges. This is a
3401, please
clearly
enter
superior
the
level of performance
arena.
here.
Athlete
to win
number
it.
1702,
Yeah,
please
it's
be
going to be hard to
prepared.
top that off. I'm going to say that right now. But again, this is the 17th World Wushu Championships. We have seen great performances so far. And don't count anybody out, Matthew.
Absolutely not. Here we have Brian Tikaijia from Malaysia.
Malaysia
Just
on
look
the
at the
floor.
difference of personalities here, right? We just saw a strong, confident performance here. Not to say Brian himself is not confident, but look at the steadiness, just that almost sereneness, that meditativeness.
And if your mind is not strong, a performance like following a performance like that might mess with your mind.
And now we're seeing why he's so confident and calm. Look at that. Jump outside 540 into a horse dance.
Yeah, that's because he knows what he's doing. Oh, my
Jump
goodness.
inside or tornado 540 into single butterfly landing. Jump outside 540. Looks like that was not a landing into a gainer into a single butterfly stance. I hope the judges don't deduct him for that because it looks like that was not an intentional horse stance. Look at that clear contrast between hard and soft, fast and slow.
Approaching the minute mark of his performance. Seems like a very dramatic performance. Let's see if he has a dramatic ending as well.
Let me tell you, folks watching at home, you are in for a show today.
You can tell he really wants this.
Job well done.
Left it all out there.
The final
Oh
score
my,
of Brian
9.71. No A
Tikaijia
deductions.
is
Let it all stand to.
9.710.
Second place on the board. 2.74, 2.7, 2.72, 2.71, 2.7. Another superior level of performance from our panel B judges that graded this.
Athlete
Definitely
number
a podium-worthy performance.
We'll have to
1702,
see if he
please
can maintain
enter
that
the
standing.
arena.
Because the
Athlete
day's
number
not over.
106,
We have so many athletes to go.
please be prepared.
And the world is watching. España on the floor.
Now, how do you say his middle name?
I would say it's Posey.
Aldan Jose Martinez.
Correct.
I'm probably saying that with more of a Latin American flair.
Martinez.
Oh my.
A little swing of the torso there.
Jump outside. Yes, jump outside landing. Tornado 540.
So that's a small deduction.
Tornado 360. That was a solid landing there into a single butterfly stance. Looks like that first jump, though, to your point, number one, I think that kick was not at shoulder level. Not sure about that one either. And that first horse stance landing for that jump outside 540, looks like he didn't stick that. So he may not get that landing. Look at that, Jian Wanhua. Just the confidence that in the rotation of that body.
Doesn't seem to be shaken by it. doing his best out there and doing a great job.
This is what professional level athletes are all about, pulling strong no matter what the mistakes are.
He's been there before, he's used to adversity, and he's not giving up.
Slightly unrelated, but if you can hear that Tai Chi Chuan music on Field of Play 1, just the juxtaposition between hard and soft in this arena right now, just that the appearance, the branding of yin and yang, it's just so touching. You don't see anything else like it. To even be here in this atmosphere, it's a privilege to be here.
It's difficult to describe it. It's difficult to put it in words. It's definitely, I feel privileged. We have the best seat in the house. We're watching the very best athletes in the world doing what they do best.
Forget the Shaolin Temple, forget the Wudang Mountains. Come to the 17th World
This
Wushu
is
Championships.
it.
And if you're not here in Brasilia, watch it at home.
Is
9.190. Yeah, those first two
that
ones.
1 and 2. That 1 is the jump, that 2 is the landing.
Yeah.
The black circles there. Looks like he didn't get rewarded that jump at all.
Athlete number 1106, please
cost him
enter
several
the arena.
positions.
Athlete number
That's how important it is
1601,
to stick that
please
landing,
be
'cause,
prepared.
Again, the Nandao system is a binary system of judging. If you do not stick that landing,
Either
you don't-
or.
you don't
There's
get
no
that.
gray area.
If you don't stick that landing, you don't get the jump either.
Either you do it or you don't do it.
Here we have Mod Adi Salahin Roslan from Brunei. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Look at that sharp opening. Look at the speed of that Jianwanhua. That wrist flower. Look at the height on that Ho Kong Fan, that backflip into a single butterfly. Oh my, tornado into a gainer single butterfly stance. Look at that Hung Ding Tui. The airtime, jump outside 540, no landing, into a scorpion style landing. This man has upped and he is not afraid to show it. Look at those directional changes. Standing out with all that contrast. Oh my, look at how he passes the apparatus around his body. That's confidence in the control of the apparatus right there. Ho bai tui, back crescent kick. Oh, look at how smooth he does when he sweeps. And the arc on that tornado fall, whoosh, just the airtime on that. That might be a huge performance indicator for him to make him stand out. You know, people think that the jumps don't matter in wushu. They do. Let's not beat around the bush.
That's a mistake.
Here. Yeah, look, jumps are not the most important thing in wushu, nor should they be. But if you're talking about an athletic performance, and let's be honest, you have to be an athlete to perform wushu at a high level. The jumps do matter.
And now we wait for the judges' final score.
He's just looking back here. What? Like, oh, is that where the camera is?
Oh,
yes, it is.
yeah.
Smile for us.
Look at the replay right there.
The final score of Mod
9.71. We have another podium finisher. No A deductions. 2.7, 2.73, 2.74, 2.69,
Landed
2.7.
everything.
Bowing to the audience as well.
Athlete number 1601, please enter the arena. Athlete number 3902, please be prepared.
Looks like we have Adel Mohammed from Egypt. Now, I recognize this athlete from the last HYX 16th World Wushu Championships in Fort Worth, Texas. Look at that scorpion-style landing. You don't see that in any other event here, folks. This is a standout, diverse event here. Tornado 540. Oh, jump outside 540, no landing. Oh, and looks like there was an upper body, a torso sway with that gainer into a single butterfly stance. He may get deducted for that. Look at the air time on that tornado fall.
And he seems to be a little bit taller, a little bit heavier than other competitors.
Let me tell you something. You wouldn't have to know if he's a real fighter or not, but I would not want to mess with this guy.
He doesn't look like someone you want to mess with. I'll tell you that right now.
The Egyptians also field a strong Sanda team as well, so and he knows some of them. I was asking him about one of the star athletes.
Reps up his performance at 1:30.
And they all know each other. Ayman Galal was the Sanda athlete I was asking about, and they all know him. You know, I asked the entire Egyptian team. We shared a cab together at the last Worlds.
Awesome.
And they were like, oh, you know him? And I was like, no, I just know who he is. I'm a fan. You know, I'm a fan of Wushu, just like anybody else. But they all know each other, so who knows? Maybe they cross-train together.
Definitely. He looks...
Remember, Taolu is just one half of the sport of Wushu. There's also Sanda, which we also recommend you watch.
Yeah, we're showing that live here as well, right?
Right now. The competition is going on right now. Do not miss this show.
Now, looking at this athlete from Egypt, Mohammed, we see that he looks a little bit taller, a little bit heavier than previous athletes we have here. Now, in men's Nandao, Taolu in general.
The final score of Adel Mohammed is 9.403.
One of the Nandus
Like
there,
he didn't get rewarded that one of those landings. Look at that number 8 there.
Athlete number 3902, please enter the arena.
5 deduction as well.
Athlete number 5103,
Sorry, what was your question?
Please be
He's
prepared.
But it seems to be a little bit heavier than previous competitors. Now, in men's Nandao or Taolu in general, are there any specifications of weight, like weight categories, like height, anything like that?
I've never had to deal with that when I was competing in Taolu.
So no weight cutting, none of that.
I think what matters, because let's keep in mind, this is a performance, right? Whatever it takes for you to perform, whatever it takes for you to complete your movements, that's it. And when it comes to jumps like that, looks like that ratio of body weight to explosiveness, that's all that matters for you. If you can jump explosively enough for yourself, that's all that matters.
Doesn't matter how tall or heavy you are.
Now, I will tell you, I didn't have to worry about my weight or my diet when I was doing Taolu, but in Sanda, I had to worry about my diet and my weight when I was cutting weight all the time.
Weight cutting, diet, sweat.
One luxury that Taolu athletes have is that as long as you have a fair explosiveness to body weight ratio, that's totally fine.
Totally
here we
fine.
have Vincent Ventura of the Philippines.
Philippines
looks like,
in the house.
Looks like we had a sway from that 540 landing. Oh my, was that supposed to be another 540 into a single leg Dulibu raised knee landing? Looks like he didn't make that one.
Vincent Ventura from the Philippines.
Nice kip up. Fan shou, reversed grip. 后摆腿, back crescent kick. 弓步虎爪, bow stance tiger claw into a shubu empty or cat stance, and another pubu drop or crouching stance into a hu zhao tiger claw.
1:28.
Strong performance. See, that's what we're talking about there. See, looks like he didn't stick that landing. If that was an intentional raised knee landing, he did that well after the jump.
The final score
Oh,
of
and it looks
Vincent
like
Ventura is
only a 78 deduction, not bad
9.590.
for upper body sway. Looks like we saw that. So he landed his Nandu, but he still got deducted from that body sway with that first jump. And remember, folks, just because you land your
Athlete
Nandu, if you
number
still make a mistake, it counts against you in channel A.
5103,
Still
please
gets a
enter the
deduction.
arena.
And like you said,
Athlete
these judges,
number
they're trained to look for the
4903,
mistakes. They're
please
looking
be
for the
prepared.
deductions. They're not trained to give you the points. They're trained to deduct. They're looking for the smallest mistakes, and they're much more strict now than they used to be decades ago, years ago, right?
100%. A lot of the GOATs or the champions that you see maybe 10, 20, even 30 years ago, listen, no disrespect to the oldies, the OGs, but you can't stay stuck in the past thinking about that.
Things are different now.
Yeah, my biggest mistake when I was competing in Taolu, I modeled myself off of old school champions. And look, old school Wushu was great. In some ways, I miss old school Wushu. A lot of us do, right? But this is a new level of competition. The sport has changed. You have to go with the times. Oh my! Look at that 540. Looks like the slap of the kick was missed, and he didn't stick that landing.
That's for sure a deduction.
100%.
And again, that's
no.
Mikita Kovalov from Ukraine.
Another body sway. And this is a high-level athlete. I hate to see these mistakes.
You can clearly tell it's his nerves getting the best of him right now. Continues his routine, very determined. Because this is a high-level athlete. He wouldn't make those mistakes.
I think so, and it pains me to say this because the Eastern European countries have always fielded world-class level athletes, and to see mistakes like that, it's just the judges have to do their job, and they have to deduct for those performances. And
it's their job.
Look, you just hate to see that, but that's just how it goes. And again, just like we were talking about with those deductions, the level of technical quality that you have to have here, you cannot make the slightest mistake. Again, the things that people got away with 20, 30 years ago,
not anymore.
You can't get away with now.
Not even close. Right, ends his routine at 129.
Oh,
the
man.
athlete from
look
Ukraine,
at that body language.
and he knows there are a couple of problems there with his performance, and this is probably stuff he lands all the time. After all, he put it in his routine, right?
Bending over, hands on his knees. That you can imagine how much it takes out of you to perform an anaerobic level of an anaerobic routine. Excuse me, like this.
Minute and 20 exploding.
Again, I said this yesterday. It's like running a 400-meter dash. The only difference is
The
you can
final
control
score
how
of
fast and how
Mikita
slow you go, and
Kovalov
you control when you
is
stop. Oh my, look at that.
8.643.
278
Couple of deductions
Looks
there.
like it is indeed a torso sway, and he wasn't awarded one of those landings, one of those jumps.
Several of his Nandus
That
there.
must have been
Number
that gainer with the single butterfly
4903,
landing.
please enter the arena. Athlete number 0503, please be
Here we
prepared.
go. We keep going. Next in line.
Shuat Mohammed Amin from Tunisia. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Look at that. Look at that opening. Whoa. Confidence going in here. Oh no, that was a stumble. Oh no.
What is that deduction?
So
That's on a torso sway.
That's a foot shuffle or a foot skipping, right? And that would be a code 70B, so we're going to have to look for that on the scoreboard. Now, folks at home, I realized on the live stream yesterday that you cannot see the scoreboard, but we, as commentators, can. We are directly facing the projector in the venue, so we will do our best to inform you what the deductions were as well as what the B score judges are, because you cannot see that on the live stream. It'd be great if you can. Maybe 10 years from now we'll finally get it. But here, as commentators, we will do our best to keep you fans at home informed.
Knowing everything that is going on here at the 17th World Wushu Championships, brought to you by Secretaria de Esportes do Distrito Federal.
Look at the arc on that tornado fall.
Approaching the end of his routine right there. Great intensity. The athlete from Tunisia.
1 minute and 27 seconds. No time deduction there. Yeah, the way he threw his Nandao down, you could tell he's upset. Just
Now let us know here in the chat who the athlete you're rooting for is. Let us know his name, who you're here for, who you waiting for, who you rooting for. What is his name? What's the athlete you're waiting to cheer on to see the performance? We have people from all over the world
the final
here.
score
Over
of
200 people.
Mohamed Amini is
so no 70p deductions. Looks like they just didn't reward him that landing or the next jump. You see that 2, 3, 4 there. 2 is that landing for that first jump, and 3, 4 is that next jump. Those black circles for 2, 3, 4. That means that he wasn't awarded those points for that Nandu.
For the Nandu.
You can see that body language there. He knows.
Athlete number
Facial expression, body
0503,
language. He knew
please
it.
enter the
When he
arena.
finished his performance,
Athlete number
he knew he was going to get deductions.
1402, please be prepared.
And here we have Brendan Fu-Suan-Hong from Australia. That Nandao looks a little bit short. I feel like that should be right at the bottom of his ear, at least, as per the regulations. I wonder if they did any apparatus inspections before the event. Look at that single finger push, a very distinctive hand posture from Hong Ga, one of the base styles of Nanquan.
Now, would there be a deduction for it being shorter?
Jump outside 540. Looks like that horse stance is a little bit too deep. Not sure if he'll get deducted for that. Oh my, a tornado 540. It doesn't stick that horse stance landing. To answer your question, yes, it should be a deduction. A tornado 540 into a single butterfly stance. Solid speed and sharpness here in this routine.
Luis Catalán Aravena esperando a Chile. Luis Bernal de Chile. This is it. That's a performance for
Solid routine from
Australia.
Australia. Solid routine from Australia. We'll have to see what the judges have to say about that.
Where are my Aussie friends at? Where are my Aussie friends at? Where are you in the chat? Say hi. Say hi, my Aussie friends. Down under. It's like close to midnight there. Or maybe midnight somewhere. Midnight or 11 o'clock, depending p.m., depending on where you are in Australia.
Brandon Suan-Heng-Fu is
There you have it, 9.110.
Code 51 and code
Brandon-
70B deduction under panel A. Oh, looks like he's happy with that performance.
Brandon
Or
Fu
he could just
from
be like-
Australia.
or he could just be like,
Athlete
whatever.
number
Yeah, he wasn't that number
1402,
4 is
please
black
enter the
under panel
arena.
C. Looks like he wasn't awarded that
Athlete
landing.
number 3702,
I guess it's one of those,
please
you know,
be
I know it
prepared.
wasn't good enough, but I know it was my best. I know I didn't hold back. I know I
Sure.
did the best I could, and he's not satisfied, but he's like, I did what I could.
Well, it looks like he took it in passing. It looks like he's a good sport about it. And you know, listen, at the world level, it is a privilege, an honor to compete
Just
at
to
this
be
level.
here.
So
Just to be here.
And some of us, you know, don't even make it to the world level. So it's like to even compete here, it's like
It's already a
can't-
victory.
I can't do what you guys do, and just the level of difficulty it takes to make it here, to just be like, I went out there, I did my thing. it was great to even be able to do that.
And I'm satisfied, yeah. Luis Bernal Cayo from Chile on the floor.
Looks like a slight upper body sway in that kip up to single butterfly stance landing. We'll have to see if the judges give him that Nandao.
Celebrating, fist up. Now there may be a deduction there because his performance was 136, so there may be a time deduction there, isn't it? The cutoff.
I believe for these routines, it's a minimum requirement of 1:20. So thankfully, he's fine. He's fine.
He's fine.
As
yeah.
long as it's within that range of 1:20.
I thought it was a minute 20 to a minute 35, or it can there's just a minimum.
The final score
Oh,
of
you're right.
Bernal Cayo Luis is
Okay, so
9.446.
Looks like he's safe there. Looks like the judges gave him that kip up landing.
They did. They did.
You know what? Take what you can get.
Yeah.
Take what you can get, man. Come out here to compete at the world level.
Athlete number
Strong performance by Chile.
3702, please enter the arena.
Chile
Athlete number
represented.
3303, please be prepared.
And here we have Deepak Kamal from Nepal.
And this is a great celebration. The entire world is here. More than 80 nations, over 1,000 athletes in Brasilia, Brazil, celebrating the friendship of Wushu. Friendship keeps us strong. Wushu brings us together. Let's see that in the chat as well. Let's see that in the live chat here. Treating Wushu is much more than a sport. It's discipline, it's respect, it's friendship. Let's see that in the chat. Let's keep it friendly and celebrate the great art of Wushu.
Strong opening. Oh, jump outside 360 into a Hou Kong Fan, a backflip into a single butterfly stance. Look at that Hung Ding Tui. Look at the airtime on that Tornado 540 single leg landing into a gainer into another single butterfly stance. Excuse me. Another Tornado 540 into a single butterfly stance. I hope he got that rotation. Hopefully the judges give him that one.
Deepak Kamal from Nepal. Let's wait for the judges' final scores. The names of the commentators. So, what's your name, sir?
My name is Matthew Lee from the USA.
And I'm Marcelo Silva from Brazil.
The final score of Deepak Hamau is 9.266.
And that was a question from Lily Valley. 9.266 for Nepal.
Oh, looks like he didn't get that landing.
9 and
that
10.
jump for not- yeah, it's
Couple
that
of deductions there for
Yeah,
Nandao.
looks like he may not have been given one of those jumps.
Athlete number 3303, please enter the arena. Athlete number 4803, please be prepared.
And here we have Tan Jingou from Macau, China.
Macau in the house. Ready to go. Here we go.
Look at the speed, that whipping quality of that Hou Bai Tui. This is a man that not only executes his basics, but he throws himself into them. Look at that confidence. He's not, no pause, just straight into it.
Amazing.
Look at that tight rotation on that 540 tornado into a single butterfly stance.
Very strong, very intense.
Jump outside 540, solid horse stance landing. This routine's not even halfway over, and it looks like this could be a podium finisher.
Oh my goodness, very impressive so far. Let's see if you can keep that intensity throughout the performance.
You notice that almost staccato rhythm that, kind of like staccato music, right? It's just all that consecutive, explosive, sharp movements that stand out one after the other consecutively.
That's very, very difficult. Now,
we hear the Macau China team
approaching the end of his routine.
They were shouting cues in Cantonese.
Solid performance by Macau here in Brazil.
The final score
we have a podium finisher.
We have a podium finisher.
9.733, no 8 deductions laid. All of his Nandao, 2.75, 2.74, 2.75, 2.71, 2.71.
2.7 is across the board. Panel B.
Clearly
Athlete
a superior
number
level of performance by our panel B judges here.
4803, please
Not playing
enter
around.
the arena.
He is not
Athlete
playing
number
around.
3102, please be prepared.
Lily Valley says, thanks for the great commentating. I enjoyed watching and listening to you guys yesterday as well. Hey, thank you so much, Lily. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, okay? Because I didn't fly out here for nothing.
Shout out to you, Lily. Thank you so much for the encouragement. We love what we do. We are here. We have the best seats in the house. We're watching the 17th World Wushu Championships, and we get to talk about it, Matthew Lee.
There's no better deal than this. And here we have Huang Wensheng from
Chinese Taipei.
There we go, Chinese Taipei.
Everybody chanting. The energy here in the arena is amazing. You have to come check it out. But if you can't, if you're halfway across the world,
look at that strong opening.
You can just watch it here. Let's go.
Oh my. The way he just drops into that single butterfly stance. Oh my God, a 720 tornado horse stance.
I think he won
540
the
tornado,
podium.
single butterfly. Very few people can attempt, much less land a 720 at this level. Scorpion style landing from that gainer and a kick as well. He's here to show that not only can he control his landings, he can do something with them.
Oh, wow.
I am just at a loss for words. I am so impressed at the sharpness of this performance here. It's just like the smoothness of these movements. These are clearly difficult movements, but he just makes them look so easy. as they say in Chinese, 很顺的, so smooth, 很自然的, very natural.
Very, very.
But you know there are countless hours put into, perfecting this performance. These Chinese Taipei athletes are professional athletes. Make no mistake. Just like other Chinese athletes, they train 6 days a week, twice a day, just like any other professional sports athlete in the Chinese sports colleges.
Solid performance. I'd be surprised if this is not a podium finisher.
The final
18th
score
place.
of Wen Shenghong is
Looks like
9.070.
he did not land that the first two circles, that first number 1 and 2 are blacked out. 1.35 under the panel C.
Athlete number 3.
Two of his Nandao.
Well, it looks like he was
Please
not awarded.
enter the
Perhaps
arena.
he wasn't awarded that 720.
Athlete
Let's keep in mind,
number
720 is a C degree
1001.
level
Please
of
be
difficulty. That means
prepared.
that it is worth at least 0.4 to 0.6 points, including that landing. So if you do not stick that
When you
landing,
miss it,
well, if they don't award it to you,
the deduction
it's possible
is
he did not make that rotation. And here we have Yun Dong-hae from the Republic of Korea.
Korea. So I was sure he had landed that one.
This must be Yunfeng. It must be fake because my dad's from Chinese Taipei and my mom is South Korean. So I'm watching two of my favorite countries go out here. I'm biased, but look at another 720 stance tornado. It looks like he didn't stick that landing. This is what happens when you attempt high level of difficulty. It is a high risk, high reward maneuver.
High risk, high reward.
We can expect to see a similar score for this performance. And look how strong this is, right? He is pulling through like a professional athlete. It's painful to say this, but it's like we might see a similar Panel C score as well. And you can clearly see this is a high-level performance here. You know, when you dare to be great, there's always a risk.
There's always a risk. You go for it.
And you know, I'm biased because these two teams are some of my favorite teams at the world level, and I hate to see mistakes like this. Oh my.
You know, you risk something big. Sometimes it doesn't pay off, but you're not wondering, what if? What if I had tried? What if I had gone for it? It's better to try and fail than not try at all.
Yeah, you know, listen, when you take risks and you dare to be great, there's always a level of admirable quality. There's respectability in there that you really want to push yourself and challenge yourself. And the Koreans, for better or for worse, they always do that. They always put 720s in their forms. And when they don't, it turns out like this. When they do very well.
The final score of Dong Hae-young is 9.320.
70B, code A deduction, 70A, code A deduction. Looks like a foot skipper shuffle and then a body
number
torso swing. Looks like he was not awarded that.
Please enter the arena. Athlete number 0601, please be prepared.
Just yelling out some words of encouragement to my fellow Korean there. Listen, man.
What'd you say? Great job.
잘하다, yeah, 好的 in Chinese is good, you know. 잘하다 in Korean is just good, you know. Listen,
good.
when you go out there and you dare to be great, I gotta give props.
I'm proud of you.
I
I'm
can't
proud
even
of
do
you.
what you do at your level, man.
Yep. David William Alves Barbosa from the host country, Brazil, takes the floor. Oh, he didn't stick that landing right there. Had to skip forward. So that might be a deduction right there.
Now David was a was a 4th place finisher in Nangun and Nandao at the South American Championships, and also competed in Argentina in 2025. And we're hearing shouts of encouragement from his teammate in the stands. What can you tell what they're yelling?
Not sure.
Well, we know what that one is, Jayo in Chinese. Literally
yeah.
add oil, but it literally means come on or let's go in
That one
in
we
Chinese.
all know. In the beginning, it sounded like they were chanting like different things. There was different people screaming different things. Like something. I picked up a couple. Let's go, let's go. Like vamos, vamos. This was David William Alves Barbosa from Brazil.
Yeah, it looks like you're right. That looks like that's a complete like.
Is that a foot shuffling?
That is foot shuffling. That's correct, and he probably won't get that landing either.
So that right there gets him off the podium. If he does get those deductions.
The final score
17th
of
place,
the Alves Barbosa is
We have a under panel C. Looks like he wasn't awarded that landing. A code 30 deduction, code 70B deduction on our panel A. Yeah, 70B looks like that foot shuffler skip.
Athlete number 0601, please enter the arena. Athlete number 5604, please be prepared.
Brazil in the house. Vamos Dafi.
And here we have Jens Christens.
Bora, segue firme. É sobre isso. Primeiro World Wushu Championships. World Wushu Championships de muitos. That's it. Thanks for the encouragement, Liz. Belgium on the floor. Jens Christens
from Belgium. Oh, a tornado 540 landing, and he sticks it. Oh, into another tornado, into a gainer, into a single butterfly stance. Outside, jump outside 540. Looks like there's that Nandao into that cut. No clear mistakes. Clean performance.
Clean performance.
We'll have to see what the judges have to say about that. They would probably know better than me.
Oh yeah, in the end we're commentating, we're looking, we're having a great time, we're calling what we see, but in the end the judges' opinions are what matters.
You know, I feel like we get a better deal because we at least get to be excited about watching this, right?
Definitely.
The judges have to be impartial. Even if they know somebody or they may like somebody, if they make a mistake, they have to deduct it.
They
It's
have
their
to be,
job.
yeah.
The final score of Jen Christens is 8.996.
The black 1 and 2 looks like that he wasn't awarded that first jump.
1 and 2 of his
Athlete
Nandus.
number
And his execution there, his performance,
5604, please enter the arena.
2.4 across the board.
Athlete number
penalty.
5105, please be prepared.
And you're explaining to us that that's a more like performance is more subjective. What are the elements there that the judges are looking for?
So the panel B of overall performance, to your point, is subjective. We're looking at things like stylistic demonstration, choreography, display, a performance of power, speed, rhythm, and coordination between, and good indicators of that are sharp head turns and head snaps and coordination with the limbs, like that, exactly like that. Here from Vietnam, with Van Hu Nong.
That was just the illustration of what you were just talking about. Vietnam on the floor.
So
what was that?
That was a jump outside 720. Didn't seem like the slap didn't seem like the slap was heard. He might have missed that one, but we have a clear slap from the tornado 540 to single butterfly landing, and another 540 with another inaudible slap. A slap with the tornadoes though, so that may be intentional. Oh my! Looks like the apparatus is broken and he has to stop.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and looks like Judge Zhou Yunzhen of the USA is motioning for him to pick up the broken piece of his blade.
The broken piece of the blade. That's a shame that happened.
So that is what we call in Chinese 器械斩短了, which means weapon or apparatus broken. That is a 0.2 deduction if he should choose to continue to perform. Now, he did not complete his routine, so he may not even get a final score. And you'll notice that some of the athletes, because these are not real swords, let's be honest, these are not real weapons, right? They're apparatuses for performance.
They're
right?
just for performance. So
And-
you're right. He didn't get a final score.
Yeah, unfortunately. And
So he's like eliminated.
it looks like he forfeits his performance unless he wants to go again. But then he has to tank that 0.2 deduction.
But he's allowed to go again.
If he chooses to. I mean, who knows? It's his decision, But you'll notice with these apparatuses, especially with the quality nowadays, unfortunately, they do tend to break a lot more easily. So you'll see a lot of athletes, they'll tape the edge of the blade so they can preserve it. How did the sword break? Well, because, again, these are not real swords. We have to be honest about that. They call this wushu steel.
Athlete number 5105, please enter the arena.
Weapons, right?
Athlete number 2304, please be prepared.
When the power and the force goes through the entire spine of that blade, that force is not being dissipated. It's going through the tip. So that last edge, last third of that blade can easily snap off. And it can happen a lot. It happens a lot more with the quality of the blades now being less and less durable. And here we have Daniil Feshenko from Ukraine. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Look at that, a jump outside 720, and again,
Really
no
sticks
audible
that
slap, so
one.
it looks like that was intentional. Clear slap with that Tornado 540 there. Solid kip up. Hung Ding Tui, nail kick. Jump outside. Oh my, jump outside 540 into a horse stance. Looks like he didn't stick that landing though. Gainer into a single butterfly stance. Strong showing though from Ukraine. This is still a strong performance. Make no mistake, this is still world level quality here. Strong performance from Ukraine.
Replay.
Look at that. Very few people can achieve that level of rotation at the world level. We've seen just how difficult it is with Chinese Taipei and Korea, and look at how Ukraine just stuck that.
Just did.
The Eastern Europeans do not play with this. They are true professionals.
They come to win. They always leave it all out there, and we really appreciate it. Always great performances. We know that they mean business.
Look at the height on that jump in the. Oh, yeah. See that's that failed landing there. But I'll tell you what, no clear deductions on that on the kicking height. Clearly above shoulder level from the replay.
Way above shoulder level, right?
And that's what pros do.
The final score of Daniel Feschenko is
Looks like he wasn't awarded that, one of those landings with
9.026.
5. You see that 6 after the 5, that black 6, and then followed by a black 7 and an 8. Looks like he wasn't awarded that last jump. And a
Athlete
and a
number
code 70B
2304, please enter the arena.
panel A. So
Athlete number
again, looks like we were right. The foot shuffled or skip lip. Must have been that
0801,
540
please be prepared.
landing from that jump outside. It's a shame. I hate it when I'm right about this stuff. And here we have Lao Qilong from Hong Kong, China. Lao Qilong is a multiple times medalist, including from yesterday's men's Nanquan event. I believe he was a silver medalist, if memory recalls. I better remember that because I was actually emceeing the award ceremony. And I believe he's also even been a world champion in Shanghai 2009.
Hong Kong, China on the floor.
If there's one thing Hong Kong, China is known for, it's that they're a mecca of the southern styles.
Let's see what
We're
they
about to
have.
see that here. Look at the
What they
intensity of
have.
facial expression. Oh my, look at that. Look at the sharpness there. Look at that staccato rhythm. Just the sharpness, like that explosive quality that makes the audience go whoa or wow, right? That's what the judges are looking for. Jump outside
Beautiful.
540 into a horse stance, solid airtime and landing. And another jump outside, no landing, into a gainer, single butterfly stance. Jump out, jump inside, excuse me, tornado 540 into a single butterfly stance. Look at that. The sharpness of that kip up into a single butterfly landing. No body swaying either, completely steady. Look, single finger push from Hongga. True southern quality here. You can tell in Hong Kong, China, they really respect the tradition of the southern Chinese martial arts.
Intense performance.
You see that head snap or that head turn in coordination with the limbs. That is an indication of coordination that the panel B judges are looking for under overall performance, right?
The overall performance.
So it is indeed a subjective thing. You know, with finesse sports, it's always going to be subjective when it comes to
Correct.
performances. But we are looking for clear indicators that we can see and watch out for. Look at that. 9.763. We have a new leader on the board. No, 8 deductions. Medals, 2.76, 2.77, 2.78, 2.76, 2.75 from all of our panel B judges. Clearly superior level of performance. We'll have to see if he can maintain that standing.
Athlete
Landed
number
on his nine.
He clinches gold. We will have a two-time world champion.
Right now,
Athlete
oh, man,
number
right now, gold is his.
1004, please
here we
be
have-
prepared.
Happy.
Here we have Kaylin Cox from Bermuda. A handsome gentleman, if I may say so myself. He's not paying me to say that at all. I just happen to know this man. Let's go, Kalen. Ooh, look at that. Look at those blocks. Very distinctive opening into a single finger push. Strong opening for Bermuda here. Jump outside 540.
Andy,
Hopefully
this
he made
is
that
live.
rotation.
Andy, this is live from Brazil. Yeah, from Brasilia, Brazil.
Oh my, jump outside 360 into a horse stance. Unfortunately, he didn't stick that landing.
Little
Tornado.
foot shuffling there.
Jump front kick into a single butterfly stance. Didn't look like that kick was at shoulder height. We'll have to see if the judges caught that. Tornado 360 into a single butterfly stance. Liao uppercuts with the sword. Here we have that Tanto Gona where he wraps back and forth counterclockwise and clockwise with around the body. A very distinctive saber technique. Oh, consecutive Tsadao or thrusts or stabs with the sword. Very interesting choice. Solid tornado fall there. Kip up. Oh my.
Was that a
Didn't stick the
fall?
land- Yeah, it looks like that was a fall. He made
a complete fall.
So if it's a
It's a
complete,
0.3
if it's
deduction.
well, yeah, complete fall would be a 72, a code 72. That's a deduction of 0.3. That's big.
No,
I
he's
hate
been,
to say this because this guy's my friend, man.
and he's been around for a while, right?
Yes, he has. He's a veteran in this game. And he's no slouch. Oh man, look at that body language. Just walking away. He knows.
Yeah, this is probably a mistake he hasn't made in like 5 years. You know, something that just doesn't happen. And then when he gets here, the biggest stage in the world, it happens. That's certainly disappointing. But, you know, he's been there. He's probably had adversity in the past. We're sure he knows. He's been in the game forever. He knows that there's always next year. You can tell he's a great athlete. Someone here in the chat remembers him from 2019.
Final score of Kylie Cox
My.
is
Yeah, that fall was big.
Code 70B. Looks like there was a foot shuffle. Code 72 deduction as well. We were right.
And look at his Nandus,
Yeah,
man.
Only got
Didn't
one
land
round of
most
landing.
of them.
1004,
And 8 and
please
9 are
enter
red.
the
That means
arena.
those were the only jumps and connections
Athlete
that were
number
rewarded.
2604,
And again, I hate being
please
right about
be
this kind of stuff,
prepared.
especially when it comes to my friends.
It just hurts to see it and to have to say it, right? But we have to call what we see. So everybody joining us here, they can know everything that's going on here firsthand. In the 17th World Wushu Championships, someone was just asking about Rafa. There you have it, Rafael Viana dos Santos from Brazil.
You know, I know this man from the last time I
Taking the floor.
competed in Taolu at Pan Am's in 2022 Argentina. And I thought he said he was going to retire, but I guess he couldn't pass up the opportunity to compete in his own
Just
backyard.
kidding.
And look at that. Look at that solid tornado 540 landing into a single butterfly stance. Tornado, jump outside 540 into a horse stance. Solid landing. I can't even get my words right. Seeing all my friends compete here. Jump outside 360 horse stance. Tornado 360 into a single butterfly stance. We're hearing a lot of hometown encouragement and support from the stands. This is the spirit we like to see for Wushu, folks. The Latin Americans always bring down the house. Solid tornado fall. Solid kip up into a single butterfly stance. No body swaying there, no clear deductions. Empty stance or cat stance, shubu, into a drop or crouching stance, pupu, another tiger claw.
See what the judges think about his performance.
Look at him. Getting cheered on by his team.
It must be great to perform in your home country. It's such a stage like this, the biggest stage in the world. Next to the best of the best. Being part of them.
The final score of Rafael Viana dos Santos is 9.056.
9.056. Looks like we have a code 30 deduction. And looks like that the 3 and 4 is blacked out. So he was
Athlete
not
number
rewarded one of those jumps.
2604, please enter the arena. Athlete number 23043, please be prepared.
Here we have Mustafa Hassanzadeh of Iran. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
And again, we've seen a great performance by Iran this morning.
That strong opening, that sharp jianwanhua, that wrist flower. Look at that, tornado 540 into a gainer. Single butterfly landing. Tornado 540, another single butterfly landing. Fan backflip into another single butterfly landing.
Now, is it possible for us to see two athletes from the same country on the podium?
Absolutely. I believe we actually saw two either Hong Kong, China athletes, I think, place in one of the divisions yesterday. Look at that. Double side kick, almost like a drop kick. Solid kip up into a single butterfly landing. Strong final single butterfly stance into a shubu, empty your cat stance. Look at that tanto, the way he wraps that sword counterclockwise around his body with confidence. And another guonao clockwise wrap, or twining.
Solid performance from Mustafa.
He's walking away happy with that. I see no clear mistakes with this performance. I think he can walk away happy with this one.
The final score of
9.726.
Mustafa
Oh, just short of the podium.
Just short of the
Nicholas
podium.
Nandao, 2.73, 2.69, 2.72, 2.73, 2.73. Clearly a superior level performance graded by our panel B judges.
Athlete
But this is
number
what happens when you have such stiff competition.
2303,
No
please enter the
deductions at all.
arena.
Superior level performance
Athlete
and still
number
don't make podium.
1705,
I think you should be happy with
please
that one.
be prepared.
Here we have Deng Longteng of Hong Kong, China.
Hong Kong, China takes the floor.
Look at that. 炸刀, that thruster stab with the sword. Gets ready for his first Nandao. Jump outside 720 to a solid horse stance landing. Look at that Hung Ding to a so sharp. Jump outside 540, no landing. Into a gainer. 双叠步, double butterfly stance. Another tornado 540 into a single butterfly stance. Liu Dating, kip up into a single butterfly stance. I feel like when he's in the practice room with his teammate Lao Qilong, they just go head to head. It almost must feel like a dance-off except the wushu off, you know? Because I can't tell who's sharper between the two of these athletes.
really hard to tell, man. I just know that I love being here.
As they say in Cantonese, 哇好勁啊
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful performance. We'll have to see what the judges say about this. I think your
I
previous
have
comment,
expectations,
I think your
man.
previous comment about the two
Might come
athletes
through.
from the same country being on podium finisher is a foreshadowing here. We might see another podium finisher.
Expectations have been created. Now, in all seriousness, this was a very solid performance. We definitely look at it as one of the best of the day. Let's see what the judges think about it, but definitely great, very enjoyable to watch, and technically it just looked flawless to me.
Man, the tension is just palpable, just waiting for that final performance score.
Tension builds. It's only been a minute, but we're wondering why it's taking so long. It feels like an eternity.
Man, I feel for Deng Longteng. I already said this yesterday, but waiting for that final score, that closure.
Like, give me my final score.
It really looks like the judges are deliberating how to compare this performance with some of the top podium finishers. This could be one of those, and it looks like they're deciding what he deserves.
I can't imagine what it feels like to him. He probably feels like he's standing there for a day.
I'm just waiting for the MC to raise her mic and see if she's going to speak. I just want to know when she's going to say something.
Let's go.
Deng Longteng sharing our same view, looking at the projector, wearing his team jacket. He's done. He's just waiting to see.
All eyes on the projector here. 2 minutes waiting. Feels like an eternity.
Has it been 2 minutes?
Around.
This is like purgatory. It's like you're in that limbo where it's like, I did what I did, but I want to know how I did.
And we know he has high expectations. He knows he didn't mess it up.
Look, I saw no clear mistakes, no clear deductions. I think this should be a podium finisher, folks.
What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. Is this a podium finisher or not, in your opinion? What did you think of his performance? Let us know. Let's interact here. What is going on in the live chat right here? I see you guys having great discussions there. Let's keep it up. Let's see what Hong Kong, China is going to get from the judges. Looks like they're deliberating. They don't have a final score yet. Tension builds. How long has it been? Like 3 minutes? 2 days?
You know,
I don't know.
It feels like forever, you know.
It feels like forever. Isn't that some song?
Having been in his shoes, I can tell you it feels like an eternity. You know, you said it already. You know, it's like the passage of time is foreign to you. You don't even know what time it is.
Yeah,
9.740.
We have a podium finisher.
No A deductions. Let us not do 2.74, 2.75, 2.75, 2.73, 2.71. Look at that.
2.7 is across the board for overall performance. Laying it off is Nando's. No deductions for execution.
Please enter the
And he's
arena.
in second place at this time.
Clearly superior level of overall performance from our panel B judges.
Lily Valley, you were right. Top three. We have him there in second place.
Marcelo, I think you have the
Was that prophetic?
Yes, I think you have the prophetic words here.
Like a gift.
You have foresight.
We'll see.
I think Hong Kong, China should thank you. Again. Last but not least.
España on the floor. Francisco Garcia Masuecos.
Strong opening from Spain. Oh my! Oh,
Didn't stick that one.
Yeah, tornado 540, and I'm not sure if the slap was audible, so he may get 2 deductions for that. A clear slap there. Solid
Beautiful.
540 landing from the tornado into the single butterfly stance. Jump outside 360. Solid horse stance landing. Hong Ding Tui. Nail kick. I'm not sure. Was that a stumble? Tornado single leg landing into a aerial, and then a kip up into a single butterfly stance. Strong performance. He definitely deserves to be at Worlds here.
You can tell he's a world-class athlete, regardless of the foot shuffling or a deduction he may get, not sticking one of his landings. But world-class athlete. It's just that at this level, there's just no room for errors. Like the smallest mistake can get you off the podium.
Horse stance feet looked like they were a little bit too oblique, pointing out at 45 degrees. He may also get a deduction for that as well.
The final score of Francisco Garcia Mazoico
Oh, and a code 70B.
9.373.
Looks like that was a foot shuffler skip. Yep, and see that number 2 is blacked out. Looks like the first landing for his jump was not
awarded.
Oh, it looks like he's still happy. Hey, he can walk away happy, man. To be able to compete at Worlds, that is a gift.
That is a gift of
Looks like
privilege.
he's in good spirits. Looks like he's a good sport about it. We love that energy here at Worlds.
And he probably has that satisfaction of knowing he did his best.
And that concludes the
This first
men's
session of the day?
The men's Nandao event. I believe for this first session, we still have men's Gunshu preliminary group 1 and men's Gunshu
This
preliminary
is
group
the
2.
end of this session
Very
1.
interesting. With the
Judges,
new rules,
please stand
we
up.
have a new situation here where the rules specifically state if there are over 50 competitors in a given division.
Oh, wow.
There must be
That is a
multiple.
big competition.
Yes, there must be multiple preliminary groups, and this is treated like a tournament setting where the competitors are eliminated and they must compete in a finals division for a podium standing for medals.
So a little bit of a different format because there are so many
Judges,
athletes.
please march out.
Guys, thank you. Thank you for explaining that to us.
Absolutely. Oh, you know what? You're right. This is our next. It's our afternoon session. Well, looks like you were right. But yeah, we'll have to see what that's like. I know our fellow compatriots on Field of Play 1, Alan Peng and Kyle T. Wong, they had to suffer through that with both the men's and the women's Changchun divisions, which they will have tomorrow. And it looks like we'll be experiencing some of that pain. But as they say in Wushu and Kung Fu, you must 吃苦, you must eat and taste bitterness before you taste the sweetness.
That's it. That's it. Now, a shout out to all of you guys who joined us in the live stream here. Thank you so much for interacting positively on the live chat right here. Thank you so much, all of you guys. Lily Valley Chinese Corner for all of your knowledgeable comments there, keeping it positive the whole time. Positive interaction. Luis Calle, Lily Valley, Dennis Rodriguez. Thank you so much for joining us today, all of you guys.
We have a question from the chat. Diego Castillo says, Tu Hongjie doesn't compete. Yes, it looks like he dropped out. Very common for Chinese athletes once they clinch one gold to drop out of other events. All right, and that concludes our morning session. Excuse me.
See you in a couple hours. Peace.